as always, by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. And the Seminoles will kick this away to get us going here. And he takes this from inside the 5. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they start the drive. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
So the running play stopped on first down, brings up 2nd and 10 from their 25. They'll run it here. And they try the middle, but stuff for no gain. Both these teams told us they're eager to prove a point. Here we are mid-season. They both earned their spot in the rankings, but we expect a tight, competitive battle today.
Well, that's the beauty of these top 25 matchups in the middle of the year. A little bit of a better handle on who these teams are. Love the fact that we get these two teams on the field. May the better team win, and hopefully it's a close one all the way to the end.
Dropping back, it's Knight. He's got it in the open. He has first down yardage at the 46.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And there's the handoff. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
Boy, you'd love to see a few more yards here to give yourself a better chance on 3rd down. Now, here early in this game, we get a big 3rd down to see if this offensive line can keep the pressure off the quarterback.
It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Short connection to the tight end here. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. 1st and 10.
So we got the opening drive. We got a big 3rd down. Why not go with that quick slant? It works. It typically does work, and it's a 1st down.
The Canes are looking to keep this drive going. We'll hand it off. We'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Just seeing the Seminoles and Hurricanes together on the field, Kirk, brings back so many memories. For decades, this rivalry, extra intense, but also meaningful. It's been so often a springboard to a championship season.
Chris, throughout the 80s and 90s, I think Miami-Florida State was the greatest rivalry in college football. So many great individual players. One of my favorite early memories on College Game Day when I joined the set was in 2000 when Chris Weinke went up against Ken Dorsey and the Miami Hurricanes. One of the great games at the Orange Bowl. Dorsey ends up hitting Jeremy Shockey for a tight end late. Man, so many great memories in this rivalry. Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
The 8th play of this opening drive, but it's 3rd and long. Back to pass. It's Knight. Lets it fly to the wideout, but it's incomplete, and that will now bring up fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play. Now, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. And now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
Off the 56-yard missed field goal, the offense will set up at the 39. Nowhere to run up the middle. And they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kurt, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
It's a short completion to the big tight end. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Fresh set of downs for the offense, first down. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. That is broken up and incomplete.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
The pocket breaking down. Receiver makes the grab. Completion gains about 6 yards, but now it's a fourth down call.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this fourth down and short.
And the Noles will come to the line on fourth down looking to convert. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. And he's sacked to be brought down right at the 5-yard line.
This defense is playing inspired football with their backs near their own goal line. An incompletion, now a sack. What would the offensive coordinator come up with here on third down?
Ball spotted at the 5 for this third and goal play. Out of the gun now on third down. Pressure is coming. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Noles. Wow, that is an impressive start, Kirk. In an emotional game like this, to be so efficient, to click like that early is impressive.
Well, it's very impressive and a great way to start for this team because all the build-up and all the hype, now you can just settle in and play your game.
Point after, knocked right through. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Hand off to the single back. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
I tell you, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now second down and 14. On the run, it's Davidson. They'll tackle him at the 27.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 or more yards a pop like that.
Looking to throw. It's Knight. Lets it go quickly. And that one falls incomplete. That'll do it for quarter number 1. As we break for the quarter, Kirk, Florida State is on top. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. The Hurricanes will send their punt team onto the field. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. No fair catch, looking to return this punt. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? And tackled after a small pickup there.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. That's reeled in. It's Mendez. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. First down to the 45.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Now here he goes at the 10, and he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Florida State.
I'll tell you what, a screen pass is tough to do, but when executed well, the result is this. Perfectly timed by the quarterback to drop it off to the back, gets the big lineman in front of him, all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
14, Miami, 0.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Retakes the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Running play goes backwards, makes it second down and 12 now. To throw, it's Knight. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, the pass is picked off. He could go. Touchdown, Seminoles. A crucial pick 6.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range, and the quarterback puts one in the defense's arms, and he takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the first half.
And they tack on the extra point. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking downfield, it's Knight. On the move now. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
You know, a lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it, and they get the sack.
Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. Brought down after the catch, but the game moves the ball to the 30. Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
The Canes lining up here on 1st and 10. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. Been a really productive drive, but the loss there now makes it 2nd and 12. Looking to throw. It's Knight. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. The pass rush closing in. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Boy, when you're trailing like this early in a game, it makes it very easy on the defense. All they're going to do is have a straight line at the quarterback, knowing he's back there trying to throw the football, trying to play catch-up. It's not going to be the last time we're going to see this quarterback on his back.
He got it. The field goal's good. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Bringing it out, it's Brown. And he's tackled at the 25, the same spot it would have been had he left it in the end zone. So So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. On the ground, it's Singleton.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Looks left and finds his target there. That'll pick up a first down out at the 37.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Grab behind the line. It's Singleton. They'll make the tackle, but it's enough for a first down. Good call in that screen play.
Great patience here. Great execution by the entire offense. The quarterback kind of baits the defense towards him, drops it off to the back, and he's got a convoy in front of him for a nice first down.
New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Caught over the middle.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Pass complete. It's second down now. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. Running out of time in the pocket. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
The second down incompletion sets up 3rd and inches. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Makes a quick grab. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, a quick short throw here. Not able to convert for the first down. You'd love to see that route maybe a little bit deeper to give yourself a better chance. But they come up a little bit short. So now it's decision-making time for the coach. I'd be shocked if they didn't go for it.
The offense with some pre-snap motion. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Deep shot toward the end zone. And the pass is batted down, broken up on 4th down. What a play.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
Catch made in space. Look out. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. To the air. It's Knight. Defense is coming after him. Hit just as he throws the ball.
Now I talk to defensive coordinators all over the country, and they're quick to point out the term affecting the quarterback. They kind of almost get offended when you want to talk to them about sacks. Sometimes it's just about getting into his face, affecting his vision. It's exactly what they...
And looking for a big play here. And the pass ball is incomplete in the final play of this first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Hurricanes will kick it off to begin the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. On the move. Can they catch him? They can't catch him. Touchdown. Well, the energy really building now, Kirk. If they're not careful, this could get ugly.
Chris, this offense has been impressive the entire game. And one of the great things about rivalry games is you'll never forget this kind of performance.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Miami, 3.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start from the 25. And the Miami offense is back on the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Looking to pass. It's Knight. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and the receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense has moved inside the opponent's 40. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. First down, looking to throw the ball. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and a chance at an interception in the end zone. Could not quite hold on to the ball. It's going to be 2nd down. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. Back to throw again. Grab behind the line. It's Davidson. Shows off the moves there, but ultimately not much of a gain.
Hey, it's a gain, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Crucial 3rd down play after that completion. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Oh, and he can't quite come up with the interception. Would have been his 2nd of the game. Instead, it brings up 4th down.
I know ultimately that feels like a good defensive play, but it's really not. They had a chance to keep points off the board, and now the offense has a chance to kick a field goal by that missed opportunity and dropping that interception.
Fires it to the wideout. Pass is broken up. Turnover on downs. What a stop.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that 1st down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the 1st down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
Here's the 2nd down play. Trying to find room. It's Singleton. As the 1st down is still going. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the 1st down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. There's contact on the throw. Tried to loft it in there, but it's incomplete.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Looks to the left, and it's complete. Breaks loose at the 40. And they get the conversion there. 1st down now from the 33.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the 2nd half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
Pulls it in. It's Singleton. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a 1st down. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards. There you go, defense. Listen, it's not been a great day for these guys, but this time they stepped up and took out some of that frustration. Nice play.
The sure hands. It's Gibson. Great cut. They whiff on him. And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
1st and goal. They'll try to run it in. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Knowles.
Well, if there was any chance of a comeback, that's been put to bed. Great job by this offense extending the lead and, in my opinion, putting this game away.
PAT is good. They slammed into the kicker, and penalty markers are down. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Back's got it. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Back to throw. It's Knight. The ball is picked off.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. First down to the 32.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
First down, looking to throw the football. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Florida State.
Chris, this guy's listed as a tight end, but to me, he's really a wide receiver. Here's an example of how he can use his size and speed to overmatch this defense for a touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Miami, 3.
So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback.
Breaks into the clear. The 30. Past the 20. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Miami.
Chris, how about that? A quick slant that goes for this many yards and a touchdown. That's what's so dangerous about this quarterback and wide receiver. Quarterback puts the ball right on the money, and by doing so, look at the receiver. Catches it in stride and has all that room to run after the catch for that touchdown.
On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Inside the 30. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
Go at the toss play here to the left side. Let's give credit to the guys up front, the offensive line, center, guard, tackle. They seal the edge. But I love seeing the receiver's willingness to be a part of that, and a good job of blocking down.
Looking downfield near the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Seminoles.
Blown coverage here, and the receiver is just waiting in the end zone all by himself. You won't see an easier touchdown catch than that maybe all season.
And the PAT is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Miami, 10.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there.
Miami Hurricanes
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Back to throw. It's Knight. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
So behind the 6, second and long from their 14. From the shotgun, drops back. It's a dart right down the middle. Oh, and he dropped it over the middle and some traffic there. Now brings up third down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you gotta have to come up with and make a catch.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Out of the gun now on third down. Quick throw to his receiver. Makes the catch downfield. The gain is enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40. And the Canes looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
The Canes pick up enough yardage for a first down. Wants to throw it. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, what a grab! Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21. The Hurricanes line up on 1st and 10 now.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Carr. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7. The Canes looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. To throw, it's Knight. Bringing pressure. He cannot escape. It's a sack. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. And let's see if a comeback is in store here as we start the fourth quarter.
Miami, 10.
First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking to scramble. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. And they score, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Let's find out if this one's going to count. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. The attempt will be from 42 yards out. And it's good, right down the middle. So they get the 3, but the margin is still huge. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. Quarterback's got it on the option. He'll toss it to the back. Gets the first and still running. 4 set of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal.
But the defense has been torn up through the air, and now the option game is starting to make its presence felt. Good read here by the quarterback to pitch it out and pick up a first.
Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Knowles.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play called, and continuing to put points on the board.
Kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field. That mistake sets the offense up at the 40.
On the set.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense.
Logger. Spider.
Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost them 5 yards. So it looks like the penalty will be accepted by the head coach, and the offense will pick up some yardage there. The quarterback now all alone in the backfield.
Flare. Flare. Terrier.
Dropping back. It's Knight. Lets it go quickly. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. The Hurricanes looking to run some tempo here.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
And looking to throw now on first down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Fires it to the wide end. Caught over the middle. It's Carr. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35. And the Canes getting set on first and 10. Looking to throw it again. Throws a fastball, but it's intercepted.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. They'll hand it off. Breaking free at midfield. He make the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set up for the first down at the 47.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given the quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
Grinding away with their running game. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
A quick throw out left, complete. And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33.
Chris, another accurate throw by this quarterback, and this guy has just been on fire all game long, over 200 yards passing, but more importantly, making great decisions for this offense and put them in a position to win this game.
On the flag is out before the snap. The defense may have been a little bit over-eager that time. So early contact with the defense, that'll push the ball up 5 yards. Penalty sets up a first down and 5.
Green 25.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, if you're going to run an ISO play with that pulling guard, the running back's got to do a better job of getting behind those big linemen to hope that a hole will open up. Here he tries to bounce it to the outside, and there's just no room out there.
And the offense will just take a knee. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. And the quarterback just takes a knee. This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged them behind the woodshed and dominated from the start. This is going to catch people's attention.
Yeah, I think most people are going to be in awe when they look at the results of this game. Unbelievable job by this team, dealing with the expectations, the pressure, and as you said, playing a good team. This was a big-time win and an opportunity to really continue to move up.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.